Hi everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's all right today. It's Tuesday, April 16th. Currently it's 66 degrees. High today is 81. Chance of rain 11%. And winds are just at 2 miles per hour, so at least it's not windy. It's been windy for a long time. I don't know, just every day was windy. My poor old plants, I put them out there and they were like bent all the way over in the driveway. And then it got hot out and they all got real droopy. But I put them in there and watered them in the garage. And they came back around. I was afraid they were about gone. You got to watch it when you're trying to harden them off, because now the other day when it was cooler out and it was a little more windy, they did fine out there in the sun. But then it was warmer the next day, and I put them out there, and it was within an hour they were already real droopy. So I just got to make sure they're watered when they're out there in the sun like that too, and that helps a lot. Okay, today there will be a Logan's Awesome Snack review, and we got a big box of stuff to try from Sherry Gann. She has sent us stuff before. She sent us those some different things, but it was those are they Tate's cookies? Oh man, those are the best cookies in the world that are already made in a package. Good grief, they're good. But yeah, she sent us a bunch of stuff, and what we'll probably do is like probably I imagine this week we'll do a show of some of her stuff she sent, and then we'll alternate weeks, because I already had some stuff that I'll need to get moved out to make sure it's nothing expires, and nothing should. I mean, chips especially, they have a really long date on them, and they're fine as long as they're not open. But we want to alternate is what we're going to do, because there's probably enough in there for at least 3 shows, I imagine, maybe more in that box. So, and we'll show some of it in Logan's show today, and then probably with what's left, just so y'all know what we'll be doing with it, or which items we'll have. I may do I'm thinking about doing like an unboxing with the rest of it, just to show y'all what you'll be seeing in the future. It's a lot of neat stuff too, really is. And thank you so much, Sherry Gann. That really does help us a lot. We appreciate it very, very much. Okay, and so Logan's Awesome Snack reviews tonight. Breaded chicken for dinner. I think now sometimes we change things according to how the day goes, and on the night of Logan's show, we end up eating kind of late. So I usually want to fix something that's pretty easy. But I think I'm going to fix use that red bag chicken and either make a breaded chicken fillet sandwich or a wrap. I keep seeing these commercials for Burger King's wrap, and they look good, but they say they're small. I've never had one. And the ones from Sonic, the ones from Burger King are $2.99, but the ones from Sonic, I don't know if they're any smaller or how big they are, but they advertise theirs for $1.99. So I thought, well, heck, I'll just make one, Probably be even better with that really good chicken. So, and we'll probably have some onion rings with it. We had 2 bags of onion rings. Oh, we love onion rings. Oh my gosh. And I would say they're a little bit better for you than a fry. I mean, probably. Okay. Time for jokes of the day. An American enters a Swiss bank with a giant heavy sack in each of his hands. He goes to the teller, brings his face close to the glass, and whispers, "I have $2 million with me. I urgently need to open a secret Swiss bank account." The Swiss bank teller replies in a normal volume, "Sir, there's no need to whisper. Poverty is nothing to be ashamed of in Switzerland." He's poor because he's only got $2 million? Come on. Oh, I'd like to be that poor. 2 million would buy an awful lot of snacks. Okay, and this one here, hello, police department. I've lost my cat and I'm sorry, lady, but this is not a police job. You can try calling. But you don't understand. This is a very intelligent cat. He is almost human. He can practically talk. Well, in that case, ma'am, you'd better hang up. He may be trying to call you right now. And the thought of the day, I don't know. It's sometimes they're a little bit out there. Let's see what you think of this one. It's from Frederick Brown. I'm not sure who that is. But anyway, it says, the last man on earth sat alone in a room. There was a knock on the door. Maybe it was a dog. If he was the last man, maybe it was a woman, because it said the last man. Maybe that's just meant to make you think about it, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Think about. Okay, well, I saw one. Here we go. On trivia time. Okay. Let me see. This says history. Let me get it to it. All right. What are people born in the 50s called? Generation X, silent generation, millennials, baby boomers in the 50s. Generation X, silent generation, millennials, baby boomers. I think it's baby boomers. Yep. And I was born in 1959, so does that make me a baby boomer? Maybe so. Baby boomers, often shortened to boomers, are the demographic cohort following the silent generation and preceding Generation X. The term baby boom refers to a noticeable increase in the birth rate. The generation is often defined as people born from 1946 to 1964 during the mid-20th century baby boom. Which of these events first occurred in the 1950s? Is this all about 1950s? Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Don't you hate that? Okay, what occurred in the 1950s? Pac-Man was released. The first email was sent. Humans landed on the moon. Everest summit was conquered. See, Kitty, she wants to go out. She's sitting over there by the door. She wants to go in the stroller all the time. No, we can't, honey. Maybe later, okay? I'm gonna need something for my throat, y'all. It's giving me fits. My lewdness. Okay. I'm not for sure. I don't know if the first email would have been sent yet in the 50s. I know they had computers. They didn't land on the moon until 69. How about Everest summit was conquered? That's it. Everest summit was conquered in the 1950s. Sir Edmund Percival Hillary was a New Zealand mountaineer, explorer, and philanthropist. On May 29, 1953, May 29, 1953, Hillary and Sherpa mountaineer Tenzing Norgay became the first climbers confirmed to have reached the summit of Mount Everest. Wow, can you imagine? Okay. Which president signed the Wilderness Act in the 60s? John F. Kennedy, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon. John F. Kennedy, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon. Well, I know Lyndon B. Johnson was, I think he owned a lot of land and stuff in Texas. So, I mean, you know, that just makes me think it might be him. That's where I'm going to go. I might be wrong. Oh, it's right. That was my hunch. The Wilderness Act was passed in 1964 and signed into law by President Lyndon B. Johnson. This act established a national wilderness preservation system for the permanent good of the whole people. Okay, National Wilderness Preservation System. All right. What 60s TV show was about the crew of a spaceship called Enterprise? I think a lot of y'all are going to know that. The Thunderbirds, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Jonny Quest. Jonny Quest. Y'all remember that? That was pretty good animation for back then. Jonny Quest was. It was really, you know, really good animation. It's Star Trek. Yep. No kitty. Star Trek is an American science fiction television. She's rubbing on me. Not right now, honey. Daddy's busy, okay? Okay? Star Trek is an American science fiction television series created by Gene Roddenberry that follows the adventures of the starship USS Enterprise and its crew. Okay? Next question. You can't go out right now. See how she's been doing? She wants to go out. I mean, she'll sit by that door or lay on the mat. Hush. I said later on. Yes, you'll have to chill out. What would teenagers do at sock hops in the 50s? You gonna come up here and whine? Huh? Say. Here's a piece of paper. What would they do at sock hops in the 50s? Swim, play baseball, dance, watch movies. What are you doing? I think a lot of y'all would know. At the hop, hop, hop. We'll be dancing, we'll be singing at the hop. Something like that. I can't remember the words of that. Dance. A sock hop is a dance party from the 50s and 60s where teens would take off their shoes and dance in their socks on the wooden floors in a local gymnasium. She crawled over that stuff. I had my bags from Aldi sitting there and she crawled over them and jumped off. She could have come this way. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, dance. Next question. That's 5 right, none wrong. What 60s song begins, I thought love was only true in fairy tales? I'm trying to... I've heard that. I know I have. What 60s song? Fairy Tales, Yellow Brick Road, Someday My Prince Will Come, I'm a Believer. I'm trying to think. Fairy Tales, Yellow Brick Road, Someday My Prince Will Come, I'm a Believer. I think it's I'm a Believer. Yeah. I'm a Believer is a song written by Neil Diamond and recorded by the Monkees. Oh, that's right. In 1966 with lead vocals by Mickey Dolenz. I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I tried. Then I saw her face. I'm a believer. Yeah, I remember that. We used to watch. Did y'all used to watch the Monkees? We did. It is really corny. I mean, if you were to see it now, you'd be like, That and the Partridge Family is real corny now. Brady Bunch, we still watch it sometimes. Not very often. But, yeah, all those shows. Okay, next question. Which of these 50s movies starred Sophia Loren? Vertigo, Rio Bravo, Singing in the Rain, Houseboat. I'm kind of torn on this one. Vertigo, Rio Bravo, Singing in the Rain, Houseboat. I know she was in Like Rio Bravo was a Western, but I think she was in a couple. Vertigo, I think that's the one by, oh, what's his name? The bald guy. Good evening. Singing in the Rain, I don't think so. I could be wrong. I'm going to say Rio Bravo. Nope. It's Houseboat, which I've never heard of. No wonder it's from 1958. Houseboat is a 1958 American romantic comedy film directed by Melville Shavelson. Both the love theme, Almost in Your Arms, sung by Sam Cooke, and Bing Bang Bong, sung by Sophia Loren. Okay. Oh, it starred Cary Grant and Sophia Loren. I don't think I've ever seen that. Low-budget westerns filmed in Europe during the 60s were called what? Acid westerns? Yeah, that's a weird one, isn't it, Kitty? Spaghetti westerns, paella westerns, space westerns. Come on. Those are all three. The three that are the wrong ones are just goofy. Now she's over there hitting the chain on the door. Later on, Kitty, they're spaghetti westerns. Spaghetti westerns are a subgenre of westerns whose name references the circumstances and location of their filming. Generally, a spaghetti western is a low-budget film produced by Italian directors, hence the spaghetti connection, and filmed in Europe. Hush! I said later. I gotta finish this. Okay, what did saleswoman Brownie Wise popularize in the 50s? I'm gonna have to do something. Hold on. I'm gonna have to give her something or something. Okay. She just was going crazy. I mean, she's been doing that off and on since I started taking her out there. And she's getting like she just wants to camp out there or something by the door. Anyway, what did saleswoman Brownie Wise popularize in the 50s? Tupperware, abrasive sponge, dishwasher, TV dinner. I'm not for sure when Tupperware first came out. I know it's been around a really long time. Tupperware, abrasive sponge, dishwasher, TV dinner. That's the name Brownie Wise. Makes me want to think of a TV dinner. They used to come with a brownie. You remember when TV dinners really kind of first came out? I mean, I wasn't in the 50s eating TV dinners, obviously, but I remember they were pretty good back then. They had more in them, and it was just seemed better. You know, the ingredients were probably much better than they do these days. But anyway, I'm going to say TV dinner. No, it is Tupperware. Just that name made me think, you know, okay, TV dinner. Brownie Wise was a self-made woman who revolutionized marketing tactics and had a knack for motivating others. She introduced the now popular household item Tupperware to the market. A pioneering businesswoman when there was not many women in business, her career serves as an inspiration for generations of women. Okay, seven right, 2 wrong, so this is the last one. Henry Cooper was a famous name in the 60s in which sport? Football, rugby, athletics, boxing. I have no idea. Football, rugby, athletics, boxing. I just want to say boxing for some reason. That's right. Heavyweight boxer Sir Henry Cooper's fight against Cassius Clay in 1963 was one of the greatest events in British boxing history. So now we know. So I got 8 right and 2 wrong today. I thought they were very interesting, though, and I learned a few things, which I always like. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Make sure you watch Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews tonight. It'll be a great one as usual. Bye, everyone.